This is a Blend Extra. If you think quilting is just an old pastime, think again. The new exhibit at the Wisconsin Museum of Quilts is called Modern Perspectives, and the artists take new twists on traditional designs and the use of new materials. Here to tell us and show us more is the museum's executive director, Melissa Ralstad. Good afternoon.
Hi.
Welcome back. We're so excited to have you here. We want to talk about this beautiful artwork.
Yes.
A lot of people think of quilts as comforters on beds or blankets, but this is a whole different matter.
Yes, these are not comforters on beds. These really are just amazing works of art.
And what's the theme of your current exhibit?
The current exhibit is called Modern Perspectives, and what it is showcasing artists who are using showing their freedom of self-expression through fiber artwork. So a lot of them use negative space, kind of have an innovative twist on existing or traditional designs. Others might use new materials or different materials in a completely new way.
And I'm glad we're showing this specific example right here, because this does not look like a quilt, and it's not a quilt.
It's not a quilt.
That's where the fiber arts part of it comes in.
Right.
What is this?
This is called Eden. This particular piece has a foam base, and then there is felted wool over the top of it, and then embroidered or embellished with glass beads. So basically, it's this really fun, funky work of art that, I mean, isn't quilted at all, but still brings in some of those elements, some of the neat colors, the different designs, those twists, the obviously new and unusual materials.
I love that. And speaking of things that aren't quilts, I mean, this piece of beautiful art looks very much like a quilt design. It's sort of that compass look, but this is actually all done on paper.
Right, and you saying that compass design, that's exactly what he was inspired by. The artist Rod Buffington was inspired by the museum's Mariner's Compass donor quilt, and that is a fairly traditional pattern, and what he did was took that pattern, kind of turned it on its head, and then handmade the paper and used watercolors and silk thread in order to create a completely different type of work of art. It's
gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Now, you mentioned negative space. This is probably a good example of a quilt or piece of art that uses negative space.
Right, this is a wonderful example. This is by an artist named Lee Heinrich, and Lee is a graphic designer by trade and a quilter by passion, and she did use negative space, which you can actually see the quilting then in that negative space. In this case, the negative space is just an off-white fabric, but it really highlights that tire tread look in the aquas and the greens.
And also creates a diamond shape. Real quickly, the one behind you, this dark gray with pink, is one of my favorites. I just love the colors in this one. And even the back of it, you almost have to see the back of it to truly appreciate the full color and detail.
And this one is by a Milwaukee artist. Her name is Rebecca Bark. And I'm thrilled that you actually lifted that back, because it does look completely different. But again, it's those bright colors, it's that mix of the bright colors with, the gray, which isn't a really traditional color. And Rebecca did take 8 different traditional quilt patterns, put them in this, created them out of this modern fabric to create something completely different.
I just love the things you brought. Thank you so much for being here on Blend Extra. We want to give the information so people can visit the exhibit right now, because it's going on, Modern Perspectives, now through April 6th. Make sure you stop on down and check out their website is wiquiltmuseum.com for more information. There's the phone number, and they're on Portland Road in Cedarburg.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.